This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic. All right, we're going to do some coterminal angle problems. Find two positive angles coterminal with each angle. So we're going to get two positive angles with 117 degrees. That'll be one problem. Then we'll do another problem for 603 degrees, etc. All right, so the first one is 117 degrees, and we're to find two positive angles that are coterminal. Now, there's infinitely many possibilities, so you could get a different answer than me, but easy ways to do it is add 360 and then add 360 again, and there you got two angles. So let's do that. So if we add 360 to this, that gives me 477 degrees. That's one possibility. All right, so here's some answers. And these are possible answers. 477 degrees is one possibility. If we add 360 on that, we'll get another one. So that would be 837 degrees. And so those are some possible answers. Now, you might not have gotten those. You might have said, okay, I'm going to add, some multiple 360, like 3600, right? That's 10 times 360. 3717. Okay, that's another coterminal answer. So there are lots of possible answers, but these are probably the two natural ones that most people might think of. Here's our next one, 603 degrees. We could do exactly the same thing, but since it's over 360, we could also subtract 360 to get another positive angle. So it's up to you. It's probably just as easy to go ahead and add 360 again, so let's do it. That gives us 963. And then to get another one, we could add 360. And that will give me, 1323. So here's some answers right there. 963 degrees and 1323 degrees. That's two possible answers. Now, you might have said, well, I feel like subtracting 360. Okay, go for it. So let's see, that would give you what, 24? 243 degrees. That would have been an acceptable answer too. So there are infinitely many possibilities, but you couldn't subtract 360 again because then you wouldn't have a positive angle, right? If you subtracted 360. So that's the smallest one possible. All right, how about negative 244? So we're trying to get a positive one angle. So we're going to have to add because adding 360 will actually get us our first positive angle. So if we're going to add 360 to this, well, that's the same as 360 minus 244, right? So you could do that in the calculator, or I'm just going to go over here and get, let's see, what's that, 116 degrees. So that's going to be one possibility. And of course, feel free to put this on pause and try it on your own. And let's see, we could add 360 again to get another positive coterminal angle. And 476 will do it. So we've got two possible answers. That I came up with. So those are just two answers that are possible. Why don't you try this one on your own? So you're trying to find a positive angle that's coterminal, two positive angles. All right, well, I could add 360 and I'm going to still be negative, so I'm going to add 720. I'll get closer. So if I add 720, because that's the same as adding 360 twice, let's see, so what does that give you? Well, you're adding a negative and a positive, so it's still going to be negative, and then you subtract, so that's going to be a negative 100 degrees. Okay, so that didn't do it. I'm still in the negative, so we could add 360 to that, and let's see, that's like 360 minus 100, so we're going to get an answer there that's positive. So 260 is going to be one answer that works. And let's see, we need one more positive. How about adding 360 to that? You could add whatever you want. You could add 720 to it. Doesn't really matter. Just any multiple of 360 does it. So 620. And there's two possible answers. So that's one kind of question you might be asked about coterminal angles. This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.